What's going on, guys? This is my first episode. I don't really know what I'm gonna call the series yet. You guys should think of a name for me. But I'm just basically gonna interview all these people who make these custom apps because I know, like, in the community, a lot of people on YouTube want to know who makes these maps and who are they. So I'm gonna give these guys a little time to talk about themselves and their projects and stuff. So the first people we have snake 0567. I got the number correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Aiden, and they made a really popular zombie map, Mountain Forts. So yeah, guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Aiden. I was a scripter for Forts.
And Snake.
I'm Jake the Snake, and I was the mapper for Forts.
And yeah. So probably first off, how long did it take you to make?
It took Jake just a few months, I think. Then
It
me.
took me about a week to map it. The scripting part was like the long thing there.
I'll take a little more longer than that, but yeah. Scripting, most of it was just because I was a little lazy, but it took a few months.
Well, it was all the
for-
testing that you had.
It was a lot of testing, but mostly just me being lazy. It took a long time.
How did you guys get the script on the map to like all the drops and like the pack-a-puncher and the teleporting stuff? Was that hard, or did you guys do it yourselves?
Yeah, I did all of it myself. I did most of it, I think, but I did borrow a few things, but it was mostly mine. It wasn't really hard. It just took a long time.
Did you guys all the models in Forts of all the COD 4 Modern Warfare 2 guns, are they ported straight, or did you guys make the models yourself?
They were ported straight from Call of Duty 4, all of them, and same for the sounds.
Also, how did you guys get a custom Easter egg like that with the bears and the custom weapon? Did that take a long time? Was that hard to script to write?
Um, the not really. That was probably one of the actually easiest scripts. We just had fun trying to find hard places to find teddy bears and stuff like that. I think Jake did that.
Yeah, there's easy places and there's not so easy places.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
There's like one hidden way off the map, or two of them actually.
Yeah,
Like
one in
funny?
the car took forever. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
In
That
the
was fun.
first hut, the bear is probably the most obvious, but I've seen so many people like walk past it and can't find it at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
obviously
you don't-
sometimes the hardest.
I think because it blends in with the wood texture behind it a little bit, because it's
Yeah.
brown and everything. Um, have you considered making an updated version of the map?
Not really. We don't really want to.
We considered just don't want to.
We don't really want to because one, everything's on my old computer, and my old computers are really bad. So that was just one thing that was kind of a negative for that. But also, I don't really, neither of us really want to fix all those bugs. And it's fine as it is.
So, how hard was it to like make the God's ray gun or the super ray? Was it like a hard script to write, or was it hard to replace the color, or what?
It wasn't very hard. It was the first time I had really done anything with that kind of gun stuff, because I did it before I ported the Call of Duty 4 guns in. So changing the effects and stuff, it wasn't too difficult, but it wasn't exactly easy. But I just made a copy of the ray gun, and then I just changed the effects files. Um, and for the actually, like, giving the gun to you, that was a little more complicated. It wasn't too hard though, because you have to check for things like, are they buying a perk? Are they 'cause you don't want the perk thing to hold in your hand, because it could mess up if they get the normal guns back or whatever. Are they buying a pack a punch? Or are they buying a mystery box? Anything like that. And then you have to make sure they always get their normal gun back. Otherwise, you could be stuck with the super gun. So you got a lot of checks in there.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be bad. Yeah, like it might be good for the players though.
You guys actually have something cool that maybe some people on zombie modding might know, but most probably wouldn't. That you just told me about the Ammomatic machine. That's not actually a custom model. Tell us where that came from.
Yeah, that animatic I have a friend who actually he was the one who taught me how to script in the very or not script, but he introduced me to COD in the very first place. And I'm not going to mention his name because he doesn't want to be mentioned. But he's awesome, and he helped me. He found the texture for the animatic in one of COD's scripts, or COD's files. Yeah, and so the image that goes on the thing, that was he didn't make that, but then he modeled it for me, and then he added the bullet through it himself. But it was really cool. I'm glad he could do that.
Which is cool because you have to kind of wonder what maybe Treyarch was, what that maybe it was for like another perk, or maybe it was for like a completely new perk they never actually put in.
Yeah, and what?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, um, yeah, he kind of had to like guess on what the mod was look like because it was just an image, but yeah, it was since it had the image for it, it would have had to been a zombie perk because the perks multiplayer didn't have a machine for them,
Yeah,
so
obviously, but
it would have had to been a zombie perk.
it might have been the original. Actually, no, because he added the bullet himself, so it couldn't have been double tap.
Yeah,
Well,
um,
yeah. So, are you guys right now working on any projects as far as mapping or scripting or anything?
Well, I am not. I'm pretty much coded out.
Right.
um, I I'm working on the UGX mod with UGX. I'm some their scripter. I can't really talk anything about that very much, so yeah, that
Yeah.
English.
Yeah. So, now I'm gonna get kind of into more of the kind of break away from that and get more into the general questions. Kind of for each of you, favorite
Mhm.
custom zombie map that's not forts.
All.
Favorite one and why? And why?
um, I'll go first, I guess. Uh, I don't really have a favorite, but honestly, I don't really like a whole lot of the newer like the
Me neither.
maps with all
Yeah,
yeah,
me
with
too.
all,
I like
all with all
prototype.
like with all the scripts and stuff like forts. It's even a little much for me. I thought it was cool, but some of them it's like ZCT where it's just crazy. Like you can't like there's so many effects and new things you can't see what's going on. I like the maps where the very first map. So there's no scripts. It's just fun zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
prototype style.
same with Master. How you pronounce that? I like
Nocturne
that one
Totem. Yeah.
probably. Master Certain. I like that the best. Out of all the Doris maps, but
Well, I mean,
Well,
like if
back
you
then,
did want to pick a favorite of the older Varrock, Nocturne, Totem style ones, I mean, would you pick one?
um. No,
I just
I can't think of any like amazing like I can't think of any special one particular right now, but I like that style more. Like there's a few of them. I don't know. Uh, I couldn't name any ones that mainly because I don't really know about the names of them.
You
But
could just probably
there's
describe it, and I probably would know it.
there's like I'm not one I played probably most recent one I played that was like that was this one. I think it was supposed to like I think it was supposed to be like a train station or like old west kind of area, but it
oh,
was
Nazi Zombie Western.
Western, yeah.
yeah yeah I
Western's
think that was
Western's
it.
crazy. God, that's
It,
one of my
it,
favorite old prototype maps.
That is
yeah,
my
that,
favorite
that was cool.
prototype one.
That was cool. I like that map.
Yeah,
Um,
it's one of my favorites.
Well, my favorite map is District 19.
Oh, District 19 is a cool map. Yeah,
mm,
that's right when they
I,
started doing the restyle too. So
Yeah, it had a really good mapping job, and the features didn't really matter that much because it was a good
yeah,
map.
the geography was really well balanced. I thought it wasn't too easy, but once you got into that like double tap room, was your game. All right, go into more like even more general questions. Favorite movie, each of you.
Favorite movie?
um, I don't really like movies, so I can't answer that one.
You really? Wait a minute. So there's not a single movie you like.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of movies. I can't sit down long enough to like and stay focused on watching a screen for long enough to watch a movie. I don't watch TV either, so
Well,
All
I
right.
barely watch movies either, but my favorite one is probably going to be Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
like a lot of people don't like that movie.
I did.
Which is
It
which
was
is
one of the
funny
very
because
few.
like that's like one of the most hated movies in the past like 10 years. That's just a fun. I don't hate it, but I just think that's a funny answer because that's like people were probably like gasp because like that's not a very well liked
can-
Sorry, I
movie.
don't watch many movies.
I can hear the people in the comments saying that movie sucks.
All right, here's one that you guys might be able to relate to that I can relate to. A game you played either on the original Xbox or the GameCube or the PS2 or maybe even further back than that when you were 6 or 7 that you think that you would still play today if you still had it or whatever.
Mario Kart
Mario Kart on a GameCube.
and 64.
Yeah.
Hands down, my answer is definitely the Ratchet and Clank series. I love that series, and I still do. I have every game except for one, I believe.
All right. So, next question: where in a zombie apocalypse would you guys want to hide the most? Like, want to hold off the most?
I would choose my house because you know your house the best. Nobody else knows your house like you know your house. And you can make trips to the store because you know the way there and everything. But it might be wise to get out of the city if you live in the city because there's a lot of zombies potentially. So I would choose my house.
Yeah, probably anywhere that was I don't know, yeah, like a bunker of some sort, but anywhere that's not a lot, there wouldn't be a lot of zombies there. Um, or if you want a cheesy answer, Walmart, because you can never find your way around that place. Zombies will be able to find you.
Oh, there's supplies there too. So and there's a gun section.
But
Yeah.
everyone's gonna crowd there too. So
Yeah. But seriously, you can never find your way around that place, even when you're not a zombie.
um, but all right, wait. Trying to think of my next question because I'm a dumbass and I can't think of it. Yeah.
honesty.
Oh, I'm trying to think of it. Okay. Yeah. What are if you could pick 5 features for Black Ops 2 Zombies, what would you guys want?
Less features. I don't like where they're going with zombies right now. They're adding too many things and making it too complicated.
Okay, number one, fix the windmills. Those are really annoying. You know when they like double hit you so fast, you don't even know what happened.
Yeah, I hate when one with no arm hits you. That's the part that sucks. But yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Number two, get rid of the stupid freaking crawler zombies. Don't put them back in ever, because they suck. On Moon, they made them worse. They made them teleport.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I didn't know about that.
3.
Three, I don't know.
So you think that there should be less features?
Yeah, I mean, like I don't like the new maps. Like I bought Moon and the map pack with Moon, but I had to play like one time and I hated it because it's just too crazy. Like
I did that too.
I have no idea where anything is. Like it would take a while to get used to it, I know, but like still, like it's just there's like so many rooms and there's so much little tiny places where you can only like one-way hallways. I hate those too. Um,
There's a rule of mapping to always have 3 entrances to a spot. That
Yeah.
works a lot. I have a funny story about Moon. My highest wave there is, I think it was 8. That was my furthest I've ever gone. And the way I died was so stupid. I went into the cool little eco dome room. I did not know about the stupid jumper thingies,
Yeah.
and I died from fall damage.
I've
I just
heard
got
that.
pissed and like threw my controller.
I've heard that story so many. That's what I did the first time. That's
Yeah.
the first time I ever
I
walked in
just
there.
quit. I was like, screw
I
this
didn't-
map.
Yeah, I've only been that room one time before. That was last. I think that's the last time I ever played that map. But I don't think I died from those jumper things. But it was like yeah, it's not there's not a lot of entrances, so you can't get cornered really
See,
easily.
I agree that they should keep zombies what it's supposed to be at its core, but I do support what they're doing with zombies because I feel like it's a I don't know what to say. I feel like you should have something new. I don't really want to play, the same type of game mode over and over again. I like the fact that they're gonna add 8-player versus zombies and competitive zombies. I think that sounds cool, like some of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that is kind of cool, but I don't know. There's some things I don't like where they're going with them, but Most of it's good. I don't have a problem with it, but some parts.
They're focusing more on zombies, but they're realizing that people really want zombies the most out of Call of Duty,
Yeah.
so they're making like there's no trailers of zombies until you get the game practically,
Yeah.
and they're like putting too many features because
Hmm.
they have more of their team to focus on zombies.
Yeah,
Um.
there's like they're overloading the stuff.
All right. So here's a good one. If you could have any video game, if you could make a video game and have any character from video game history fight zombies, who would it be? Anybody
Uh,
from video game history in a zombie game.
like video game characters.
Yeah, like Mario or someone like that. Like,
Um,
I'm gonna sound corny.
it's alright.
I don't really know. Like I said before, I haven't really played a lot of those classic games, or I don't really play a whole lot of games, anyways. Uh, you know,
It'd have to be one of the guys from Gears of War, but I can't really choose which one.
Yeah, those guys are funny, so I mean, they'd be cool. I would choose Duke Nukem personally. That seems like it'd be a fun zombie character, but
mhm.
and all right, one last question. I'm gonna give this to every single person I interview too. This will be my final question. In a zombie apocalypse, who's the one guy on zombiemodding.com you want to be there with in real life to survive the zombie apocalypse with? And
How
why?
good is making maps when you're gonna fight zombies?
I don't know. That's a hypothetical question.
Okay,
uh,
corny alert, I would choose Aiden.
oh, thank you.
You better
I,
choose him.
oh, Jake. I don't
Because
really.
the real
I don't
reason
really.
is because we were friends. We don't really fight. You probably would fight, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Jake would be cool.
You
Yeah.
tell me you love me.
I don't really know. I'm not good at this interview.
It's fine. It's whatever. It's better. It's better you guys just to be yourselves and fake, like being like all, I don't know, just
Profe-
whatever.
Professional.
Yeah,
Don't.
whatever. Just laid back. Um. So yeah. That was the interview with these guys. What are you guys' YouTube channels, by the way, so they know?
Um, Mine is this is the same as my YouTube. My Call of Duty. It's 1AMW31RD, which is Iron
Yeah, I'll
Weird.
put your link in the description. And Jake.
Mine's Plasma Snake 0567.
All right, and yeah, these guys you can. If you guys probably aren't too busy, if you guys want to talk to them or whatever, but next week
I'm not busy.
Next week I'm gonna have NP is so awesome, the guy who made Night. He's making Night 2.0 and The Lost Woods. So check in for that. And thanks for sitting in for this interview, guys. Bye.